Hi guys, so here we've got Britain's Got Talent viewers uncomfortable as the show reminds them of Black Mirror. So if we go down, there's a TV show called Black Mirror that's actually predicted pretty much a lot of stuff that's happened, right? So the first one I'm going to talk about is one called the Waldo moment, which the so-called creator Charlie Brooker said in an interview that it was supposed to represent Boris Johnson's buffoon-like character coming up to power when he was Mayor of London. And the Waldo moment is basically a cartoon character, Waldo, who eventually becomes a Prime Minister or President of the world, becomes a leader. And what do you know? Years later, Boris Johnson becomes Prime Minister of the UK. Another example is there's an episode called Nosedive, which is basic around a social credit system where you're rated on everything you do. And when you get a rating, that depends on what you can have access to. So if you have a low rating score, you don't have access to much. But if you have a high rating score, you have access to more things, and it's dependent on it. Then suddenly in China, they had a new social score credit system where everyone's getting rated, and that rating is then deciding on what you can and can't have, what you can and can't access to. So yeah, that was a social credit system, and I think that's actually rolling out around the world. I think that's where they want to take us eventually anyway. And now we've got 15 million merits, which I watched a while back, and it was actually a predictive programming for what is happening now. So we've got these two images here. It's an episode about a guy and a woman who goes on a show in front of these judges, and they're all on battery bikes, and they're in kind of a prison as well, a confined space. They all live in they're all sleep in these confined spaces. It's like a prison, same to now, like lockdown and everything. You know, and then suddenly the BS19 era comes, and we've got Britain's Got Talent, and we've got this show called Hot Shots in Black Mirror. So this is a predictive programming to this. This was all done for this to happen. So we've got basically avatars that aren't real people in the background. And here we've got, I suppose, real people, but they're all on a computer screen again. Computer screen audience. So yeah, Black Mirror predicts a lot of shit. There's probably a lot more stuff in that show that's going to happen. But we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, thanks guys.